I swear, why does USB currently have a small portion of my screen that is out? Guess I should can always just transparent on screen display. Is it that? Oop, not at all. Can just say window on top would be good. Questioning YouTuber moment over there. It's starting to become a trope on my channel. Part of the identity, I guess. Anyway, now everything seems to be okay. I'm just gonna disable my mic before forgetting that. I'll just do my test mission, my chat. I feel like I should start getting this a bit. There we go. Everything's good then. So, let's go. So, second part at Morph, a dark wizard. So, what was I forget everything. Late. 2 more, so I'm at the skeleton. Rain. I remember that I had wizards unlocked. Damn, I'm so poor. Ring. Yeah, best equipment in a game. I guess you can always keep it as a luck charm or something. I kinda want to do that. I'm freaking broke anyway. Wait. What is the most valuable between two? Let's go to the cape. I'm getting lucky enough. Yeah, that can pay for money. Slight money out of that. Yeah, my economy is complicated right now. No more money. An apple a day keeps the doctor up. Not much, but at this point I'll take everything. Now I've noticed that the last stream I did on the GBA was actually a catastrophe in terms of sound. Normally that should be okay now. I twist a little my audio level, so normally my voice should be slightly higher than the music, instead of the other way, which is better. But yeah, I do that, by the way. Actually not gonna use Venom. So, let's keep the touring as a lucky charm. Yeah, with the amount of injured wings in my inventory, you could tell that I died a lot. Of course, I forgot to twist my own audio. Yeah, okay, there we go. Sorry for that. Yeah, still at 2. So these taking the enchantment. Wild street. Yeah, well, nothing really useful. Something with strength would be nice in the beginning. So with level 8, can I even hope to tackle on Alice? By the way, I just noticed, but was I stupid enough to maybe not take the key to the prison? Nope. Fine. I underestimate myself. But also it happened to me, so... Whoa. Well... it isn't going that well. Never mind. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try. We'll probably be putting everything, almost everything, into strength. Well, that's kind of the challenge with the Dark Wizard. Morph is interesting, but he starts off with 7 strength. It's atrocious. I have nothing of that element anyway. I mean, actually, I have a darkness rod. All the goblins have a slight weakness to every element. It's only 45 instead of 50 flat resistance. But you feel it though. Now, something that I want to test with a skeleton, because usually it has a shield, is that if I put on a shield ring, can I block a bit? Maybe that is the reason that he is able to have bone-made shield. I never thought about that. Also has at least one other form with a shield. The last one actually, Chaos Knight. Oh, one shot. Finally, I'm starting to feel a little powerful in the Goblin Fort after 6 additional levels. Just a little though. That's interesting. It changed color right after I demorphed. How'd you say that? Retransform? Anyway. No. Ooh. Wait. My inning is not... the exchange rate is bad, but I can kill that. What's the current intel? It's only the starting one, I think. I never changed it. Oh, too bad. Oh, one thing that I didn't check. Is the exchange rate based on the damage? It's not based on the HP that the target has. Yeah, I kind of want to trick it with a little bit of dex as well. Check what is my current one. Yeah. Unfortunately, scale is just fire rays. You don't have anything else. Ah, 20 dex actually. So never mind. It is good for up to the first spring. I do that. I didn't see the animation. From behind, looked like someone has shit on himself. I'm sorry if I just ruined the aura of the skeleton, but I cannot unsee that. But the fact that we got a detailed walking animation is extremely good. Remember that this is on the GBA. Not many games has put this kind of effort, even though it might not seem much. And you'll be surprised sometimes that some games you didn't expect to be worked on could be. I remember, for example, a SpongeBob platform game that was actually pretty incredible, which you might not expect from a licensed game like that. And well, there's also a lot of the games of the Lord of the Rings games that I've played recently. Full scale. And normally as a Dark Wizard I go for Bone Made Armor because it's very tanky, it can give a shield, and also the dexterity, minus dexterity is usually whatever, looks like it's not there, because it's a spellcaster. But this time, at this level, I will feel it. Oh, I don't know. And I kill everyone and kill Gilly for the end. I range with that is okay. Oh, I just thought about that. Well, it's not that important, but when we're playing multiplayer versus like battling our friends in the Coliseum, you think that being changed into a skeleton actually makes us count as an undead? Or like house weapon? If the devs thought about that, that would be kind of cool. Well, actually, maybe because he's half vampire, he just counts as undead by default, though. Then, would that mean that maybe the dragon counts on flying? That could be a nice way to bend the Giganomos defense that he has. Multiplayer. Even after all these years, I'm still happy to just hear this background music. I thought about it, but I guess for my character guide, I should count this Morph as a disruptive skill actually. Well, I think we also take the resistance of the race, yeah. 20 light, and so low light, light in ice and poison, and even more in darkness. Some of them have even more, but they all have low light res, which is why Shining Aura is secretly a skill against undead, although it's not advertised as that. Which actually, kind of makes sense. Right from D&D, clerics, or in this case, priests, are the one with additional damage against undead. Even though for the previous game, weirdly, that was the Dragonaut. Guess they had to give it to someone. Although would have make more sense for the warrior. So, as well. I don't remember what I have. Adam Dragon or no? That's right, Jaden. Okay. Well, as Dark Wizard, I feel obligated to have Oblivion at some point. I guess this is why builds you as well. Venom stuff. Look at this. What do we have? Oh, nothing, okay. That didn't take long to check. And have a... That's only +2 intel. It's not like I will really need it. Wizard hat. 3 more. Ah, but the strength though, it applies when I'm morphed. Oh. Okay, well. That was extremely quick. And I have back in soup. But so this one's actually better. Craft myself a little something in scale. Oh, thing is, I don't have any HP drain on me, so additional HP 1 morph is useless. Well, this is at least some dexterity. I have enough power for the Coliseum. I can probably do rank 1, but more worried about rank 2. Don't really need that. Okay, and now we found. So what do I want? Probably the gloves, yeah. Massive cup. Cannot go throughout life without coffee. Once you reach a certain age. First try. Quite a good increase as well. Although that's only when I'm unmorphed. Kinda want to try the Coliseum. Do I have the economy for that? I have 1k, so I could go with probably like 3 tries, I guess. Lot of nothing. Cool broche. If only that was part of a set or something. Still missing a few damage. And the goblins. Well, okay, well, I'll leave it. There is no Oblivion, right? At the rank 2. Well, I'm gonna train a little more, I guess. I have a high chance for treasures in the graveyard. I do not have no light nor fire, so anyone is as good as the other. Oh, nope. No, the battering is probably unbeatable for quite some time. Hello, friend. Oh no, I wanted to take a cool peek. Let me try again. There we are. Like spot the intruder. Yeah. I could take that as a peek for the stream once it's over. Yeah, I decided to play it easier than before with a live thumbnail. Like I'm doing one starting thumbnail for well, unless I reserve myself the right to change my mind for one specific live stream, but otherwise it will be if I have one on multiple episodes. I have the one for the new ones each week, it will be the same, and after that for the rediffusion I take one from the stream directly, like push a moment. So that's probably not the brightest idea of the century. Probably it's supposed to be the standard, but I'm saying to you that wasn't even my first idea. Even though now that I thought about it, it's like, duh. Why didn't I think about that before? Let's say, give me my level 2. Also, full back. Thank you. I don't have the wall hack. So that's before. Okay. My reflex was to speed up. Freebies! Wait, I just transformed because I tried to bring item on myself. That was just coincidence. Hello, brother. Can you give me your sword so I can use a fire attack as well? That'd be kind of cool. Actually, it would be a cool like necromancer D&D druid build. I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk a lot about D&D in the probably the next week because well, I'm building a D&D campaign, so you know it goes together. Meditate. Oof. Oh, that would have been so epic. I'm always liking 1 HP stands. Wait. Mm. Mm. So apparently apparently someone cannot talk into the chat. That's weird. There's no moderation. There's no moderation whatsoever. So everything should be good. Same as the past. Yeah, I'm filtering nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, I guess maybe that's because I have Restream that is a moderator bot. Maybe it's that's blocking something? I have no idea. Technical difficulties. Oh, maybe if I'm going this. No. It was happened to me. I'm always opening the wrong window. So where was I? I was wait. I was among by the center one. Let's keep attacking until better. Looks like wait, actually. So personally, at least when I'm on directly on my PC, I have my own stream. Yeah, I can type. Well, for myself, it works. Yeah, thank you. I love Shining Soul 2 as well, pretty obviously. The letter J is, so if you're familiar with it, there is a temple of light that is obtained, that is, what is it? A building that is accessible once you have beaten Robert's pirate ship. In it, you have 4 emplacements, and you can drop items that exchange against others, 4 at a time. And there's a list of recipes. So the letter G, and there are other letters as well. They are used for some specific item, but mostly for message bubbles. The letter G is used for Sega, so that is a text bubble. So it's just an item that you that is in your air slots. You activate it, it just says Sega with a bubble on top of your character's head. You have also the other way, so the other is important, that is Gase. It's Japanese for rice, so it's a healing item. Only usable once though, so not really very good, because of course your letters will be consumed. And well, the list of the recipe is accessible on Tartarus. I don't have everything at the top of my head. I just know that the letter L that is supposed to drop in advanced mod is supposedly either extremely rare or just not drops. Not dropping at all. I forgot to put my cape on. So, in short, it's only useful for the Temple of Light. Otherwise, it's absolutely useless. Well, I guess, yeah. I could do a little bit of shopping. Yeah, this game still has a lot of Easter eggs. It's very well thought. Some of them are referencing the Shining series as a whole. Some of them are just made for this game. It's kind of cuties. Never seen well, I don't remember if I've seen one. Nowadays, I don't pass much time going into advanced mod, but it's allegedly an advanced mod only drop. And there are still a lot to discover about this game. Most notably, like if you want to theory craft it, yeah, calculations and stuff. I wonder if curses applies. Wait. I have a fire weapon. Now the fact that it's a book and that the attack is not very good won't matter once I'm morphed. Yeah. Okay, let me try to train a little bit into the Khalid as well. Yeah, I can stash that. Oh, I can bang that, I guess I should say. And talking about things to discover, well, it has been compiled. If you search on the Discord, I guess I'll have to do a video about it. Another video about Morph now that I have new info. But the way that it works is extremely complicated. No, that's just the beginning of a normal mod playthrough. That's I only have access to level 2 at the moment, unless I'm extremely lucky. So no, that's 2, 2, and 2. Yeah, in my spellbook I only up to level 2 for now. So normally, according to they forgot the full username, I should have elemental melee attack. So 41, it takes 37. Yeah, it works. Absolutely gorgeous. so far I have two elements at my disposal. Fire and darkness. You could never find level 7. Well, obviously they only drop in advanced mode. Mostly. You could have them in normal mode in the Chaos Castle. But it's just that I know that they are not in the pool from shops. So I'm not sure that they're in the pool from chest as well. It might be that. But I know that it can drop. Because I did a very challenging, I should say, playthrough with a summon only archer. I got bonked by the early Guardian of Fire, the boss of the volcano. But I actually found the leader more, and I managed to have a level 7 summon from the Mount of the Beast. But it took me some time. Maybe probably just... What is advanced mode? Ah, so if you finish the game, you unlock the toggable option from going into normal mode, which is what you've played until now, or going into advanced mode with the same character, which features different enemy drops, different shops, and you redo the story in the same dungeon and stuff, but the enemies are more powerful overall. Most notably, they have more speed and more attack speed. And finishing the game is not beating Death Heart of Darkness, the boss of Chaos Castle. You have another boss to fight, which is called Chaos. And it's very challenging. Kinda contrary to Death Heart, I should say, because Death Heart of Darkness is very pretty resistant. He's pretty powerful in terms of raw power, but once you get his pattern, it's easy to dodge. And I'm gonna skip this pseudo boss fight. And also, the first time ever you beat advanced mode, for subsequent playthrough you have access to another Dark Wizard, which takes the sprite from Jill's Spy. So the guy you fight multiple times in the volcano, and another time in Chaos Castle. Well, if you ever need any kind of advice, since you're already on the Discord, you can just ask, and people will answer to you, whether it's me or other people. I have some other people that are more knowledgeable than me on some other stuff. It's actually one of the guys on my Discord that has taught me some new info about Morph, which, like, this the fact that once morphed, if you have an elemental weapon, it actually applies to your attack still. Yeah, the vampire brother. Vampire, actually, half vampire, but same. And yeah, in the story he says he will say to you, if you have the other sprites, my brother, something like that. Or he will call it brother, but I always thought that this was more brother in terms of like they are the same race, more than an actual brother, you know. And say hello to my cat. That again is blocking parts screen. uh, oh damn. What a fail. So if I don't know, I think I was in its hitbox for whatever reason. So amongst the effects that should be very good to find it while morphed, if I can have any HP drain, that would be godlike. Because it's extremely sad to have this increase in HP from Morphin, but not really, because I lose them because I have nowhere to heal myself. Unless gobbling up healing item, of course, but I don't have the money for that. Let's skip this. I don't remember if they are really susceptible to ice damage, by the way. You would think that after playing this game for this much time, I would remember these kind of things, but no, I forgot the most simplest stuff. Yes, you're cute. You're cutie, but you're still blocking my screen. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check the cursed stuff. But I remember that it's supposed to still apply while I'm morphed. We'll see. Have some space. Let's. Yeah, it does apply. I remember that, but I wanted to see if I was remembering right. Also, the fact that he's overlooked. I don't talk about very much, but you had to create a channel. Ah, you didn't have an account. Okay, that might be why. Well, that had nothing to do with me because I had no special moderation whatsoever. What am I trying to do? So I'm just farming a little because I'm playing a Morph Dark Wizard as a challenge run. But the problem, well, this can be very good. The problem is that Dark Wizard starts off with 7 strength. They're very behind. Compared to other physical characters. I think that even the our girlies have more attack. Literally everybody. Maybe the sorceress does as much, but the priestess has more. That's for sure. Because she can properly use a flail in the beginning. So yeah, even transformed I have what? 5, which is might seem like a lot, but since I don't, that's my attack. I don't gain that plus attack from a weapon, so it's actually not that much. And that's kind of the main weakness of this build early on. But at least now I have access to the skeleton, because when I only had the pace, that was very grueling. That's okay. And it will be even more okay if I unlock the spider. I'm kind of excited for that because the spider is supposed, well, the new info that I have, thanks to DDD, is supposed to have poison melee damage by default, which I don't doubt. But what I want to test is the relation between those damage, so these elements, and elemental weapon. Does it stacks? Does it overrides? Would you have like 2 elements at the same time for your attacks? Oh, I forget that you can use this. Can I choose angel wings once you're morphed? I guess that you're too ugly to come back to the castle like that. But anyway, glad to see you on the chat now that everything is cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a nice world building. That's contrary to the Summonature. Is a genuine build, I would say. Yeah, question need answer, and I still have a lot of questions about this game. Do I have 3 scales? Oh, I have 3 scales. So I guess I could grab myself a nice little... What is it? Ah, yeah, definitely. Even though I have +2 power, yeah, definitely I think that I wouldn't want scale... what is it? Scale... it's not a hood. I don't remember if it's called an elm or something else. But anyway, the scale equipment for your head. We'll see. Fairly easy, 1/3 chance to have the correct one. When was the first time I've played this game? The game was still pretty new. I think it was in 2004, 2005. It was even my first game that I owned. Not the first game that I've played extensively, but the first one that was given to me with my first console ever, good old GBA. Not even the ESP version, by the way. That was the side... I don't know, but like the purple one, you know. So I've been playing this game since sporadically. I want to say that I've become extremely good at this game, but it's not exactly true. That would be kind of a lie. Well, I guess it's like uh, well, I was about to use a French expression. Never mind. I was about to say Madeleine de Proust, but I don't know how it translates into other language. It's the thing from your childhood that always hold a place into your heart. You always have a few of that, and this game is one of those for me. Which is why I never stopped really playing it. Well, nostalgia is hard. And there it is, it exists. But there is a hole for nostalgia with the state of the video game industry as of now. A global state, that is, because there are some games in a few recent years that have managed to be extremely good, and there are others that weren't as good. So people went back to what they actually liked before. So what about my level now? I'm only at 10. I kinda want to go tackle on this Wizard's Palace. Even though I know that I'm gonna get bonked, but if I can pass it, I will have an easier time. Also because the fairy spring is gonna be easy peasy with my dark weapon. Yeah, GBI is a top nostalgia for many people. It's one of the most sold out console. The other one are the PlayStation 2 and Nintendo Digital System, I think. No! Well, I said that I was gonna get bonked. I was right. Oh, I look so much better. Yeah, I just come from death. So yeah, that's the first room of the dungeon, and that's already a fail. Nice. He managed to avoid some attacks. Never had the console. Okay. Well, because it's one of the most sold out console, the emulator are extremely good. Technically, you could emulate every console and also wait. Oh. Early Morph level 3. Nice. So I guess actually we'll go to train a little bit to hit my next level up. I didn't expect that, but nice one. What was I saying? Yeah, technically you have emulator for every console and every microcomputer, which is a very real thing. I didn't know that. I was already too young for that. But that's everything can be emulated. But when you have specific emulator for the most well-known and played console, it's better. So because it's also a handheld console, the GBA emulation is the best on like every aspect. It's easy, it works very well. You have a few emulators that does different things that are very interesting. Take a book. And he also doesn't hurt that there is like 10 or 1,000 of GBA games. I don't remember what is the catalog, but I think it's like 16k or something. I don't know, you can check it on ROM Station, I guess. Not really, because they also count the ARC-ROM. Well, I don't know, if it's in the 1,000 at least. I would be surprised that it's less than 10k. Well, even though you have some some wild game in this. A lot of movie games. Well, some movie games are actually extremely good. Recently, I have played some campaigns of the Lord of the Rings GBA game. So that's a GBA game on the movies. You might think that this could be garbage, and depending of the company that developed it, that very well could have been. But it's actually pretty incredible. I was, to be honest, very surprised. But the ratio of games that are inspired to just like promote or capitalize on a movie or a TV show or something that is bad, yeah, it's probably off the roof. 1,000 was really good. I don't remember a 1,000 game on the GBA, but that's probably the case. It was probably a platformer. I know that the companies that made good game out of Disney movie were mostly platformers. And that seems a long time ago, by the way, because there is a one on Nintendo Entertainment System, I think, or maybe Super NES, called all the Mickey platform games. They are very challenging, but they are still considered extremely good today. The one that is most known is probably Castle of Illusion. Also, you won't want secret if you didn't know. This NPC, if you wait enough in the court, it's about 10 minutes in real life, just doing nothing but being in the court. At some point, you drop a toy ring. Toy ring being this. And yes, that's a useless accessory. You can give it back to him, but that doesn't do anything. Except just freeing up one space in your inventory, I suppose. You know what? You get it back. And that's it. There's nothing else. It literally is a useless interaction. That's so cute. So anyway. Yeah, the fire resistance. Well, that's actually the extended game manual. That well, it's not exactly the game, but I couldn't the name, but I couldn't find the exact translation for that. But basically, there's a Japanese company that made an extended guide for this game, and they say to it, it's literally, you know what? Start the game, keep being in a fire for 10 minutes, and also grab the toy ring and be happy. The old mad sound on the bot, yeah. You need 3 grenades and an angel wing for him. But better keep grab some additional grenades just in case. If you don't think that you're gonna get them right for the barrels. Generally, what I do with that is that I'm before going into Robert's pirate ship, I do repass Palace, so the side dungeon. That will give you back the normal shop when you buy your item, including those grenades, as well as the ending item. I'm doing Robert's pirate ship, and then when I'm doing it a second time to grab access to the unknown derelict, I do the I rescue the grandson. Yeah, it's in a room when you have like you enter there and the exit is there, and just there you have some barrels. You have 3 and you just need to make them explode. Wait, there's just C, right? So I saw poison, definitely, so that's confirmed. But I think I saw fire as well. I have to watch it, but I think I saw the fire effect. Also. And once you finish that, the grandpa, if you talk to him again, he gives you an item. I think it's a random item that increases one of your primary stats. I don't remember if it's fixed or random, but that will always be an item that increases one of your primary stats. Do you know what the floating blocks are? For the witch places? You need... it's not the grenade, but it's a bomb. That's the other explosive that you can buy, but you can only buy it in Ipa's Palace shop. It has a higher explosion radius. And if you do it, it will give you a chest that has rank 2 summon. Some of the... oh wait. Oh. Well, I took my poison damage. Definitely more than my fire one. Yeah, there are some secrets like those. You cannot break them. The one in the graveyard, for example, you cannot break it, it's solo. Some of them are only for multiplayer. I don't remember the list of those that are multiplayer only. I think there's one in it's like a pyramid in a Dryasic desert. It's also multiplayer only. I do not remember the rest. If you go into the description of my videos, probably this stream as well, you will have a link to a website called Tartarus. It compiles a lot of information about this game. If you go into the playthrough section, they will give you the different screen for each dungeon with the secrets that are in it. So they will say in it if you can have it in solo or not. You also have other sites like NeoCities or GameFAQs that give the same infos, but this one has pictures to help you. So if you ever feel curious about something, most of the things, excluding specific calculation for skills and stuff like that, you can have your answer in Tartarus. It's a very well-made website. And I think... wait. Should I go to complete my set. I guess I might as well. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything else with my scales anyway. Well, glad that could help. So let's get our scale body armor. Even though sadly set bunnies don't apply when you're morphed. That would have been so good with the darkness set. But no, we don't have that. The what? No. But it's a reset. Come on, drop the thing. No, he did not drop the thing. No, no, no. It's something that we don't think about, but I just so much appreciate the fact that we have actual background music when we're in the shops. I don't use save states. Not really, no. When I'm going live, I don't use save states. The only reason I would be using save states is that if I'm recording for a video, but also the game operates with pseudo RNG on a clock, meaning that if you have a save state, you load it and you do the same actions with the same amount of time, you will get the same result, always, because your RNG will be the same. Which is actually what's happening now. I got the scale gloves +1 3 times now. Didn't know you get shields. Yeah, you can get shields for that and for the bone set as well. And for the Dark Wizard can actually use the shield for the bone set. And for every bone mage set from tier 0 to tier 3. Well, let's go to Reserve's Palace. Normally, yeah, I have a little more range. Ooh. Aura is pretty good. I didn't check my stat, I just thought about that. So of course I can poison. That's a given. What's my stat? It's not that much. Chaos is also super good. I found it in the palace. In one run, so by found it you mean the the ores to yeah, okay. That checks out. That was Yeah, the chaos. Well, personally, I always go for chaos weapons. I don't always go for the apostate set variant. Wait, what? I just got a level 4. Why cannot you be Morph? Well, anyway, that's still a good find. And yeah, the chaos set is also pretty good. It opens up some builds because if you have the full set on, it nullifies curses. Or you can also grab a chaos ring, but that sets your accessory to be chaos ring ad vitam aeternam. Oh, okay. Actually, better do this. Okay, you get to live. What's the strongest weapon? Well, if you go on Tartarus, you can have the weapon that have the most attacks. I think that for each of the weapon type, the one with the most attack is always cursed. Now the strongest weapon would also be the combination of attack and the additional effect that are on it. And then, one very strong contenders would be the weapon that gives you HP drain. With Tier 2 or Shaken, you can grab the soul weapons available for each type. It's 5% HP drain if I remember correctly, which is not the best you can have, but it's pretty good nonetheless, because it's accessible to everybody. Then you have some very powerful weapons that are known by the community. The top one contender would be the Blood Knight for sure. Everybody's going crazy over it. With reasons, of course. The Blood Bow counterpart is also extremely good. So both of them have the same enchantment. The Chaos Flail would do the highest damage. The Chaos Flail, the most powerful Chaos Flail is level 5. So you have a weapon that requires to go up to Mastery level 7. But, so in terms of raw power, against an enemy that is neither undead or flying, you could have more powerful weapon. But with a 2.5 damage modifier against undead or flying enemies, that might be the case. Although if you undead also have a low light resistance, so if you can have a light weapon of O, so a light weapon with light element plus 150 more damage against undead, you have the ultimate undead destroyer. So I'll keep that. And yeah, that's pretty much. Let's see the enchant on that. Please be an additional element. That'd be kinda cool. Nah. Well, never mind. So yeah, outside of just the additional damage, it's also the elemental property that are very good. But that requires knowledge about what to use. And there are some stuff that can be surprising when you go into the bestiary. For example, there are 2 families of mechanical enemies in the game. You can find both of them in the Tower of Demons. They are susceptible to thunder damage, which I guess kind of makes sense, but you wouldn't know if you didn't check in the bestiary. What would be the best build? Well, that vastly depends what is your what is the character, of course, and also what is your objective. In general, you can go with level 3 mastery in each weapon. Many people swear to do a build, not just in this game, but in other games as well, to be specialized, extra specialized. But it's not a necessity. Because if you go really high level, you can master 7 out of 8 skills. So just don't think too much about it. Now there are some skills that are better than others. I will do a video about it. I'm actually editing it from a few days now. And I'm still not done. But there are some builds that are more difficult to play. But ultimately you can do with everything. If you take Morph, for example, which I'm doing right now, it can be very powerful. But the beginning is very bad. Especially since the Dark Wizard starts off with this atrocious 7 base power. Strength, sorry. Now the best build to start off the game would be... what I suggest to new players is either the Brawler or the Warrior. They don't have spell, so their SP management is easier. And if you really want to play a spellcaster, you can just go for the Sorceress. She would be easier to use than the other two. Especially since she can use so many elements. And the one that I absolutely don't recommend would be the Archer. Not because he's bad, but because he's the only character in the game that actually needs you to be far away from enemies. Because you might think, at first glance, that as a spellcaster, so Sorceress, Dark Wizard, maybe also the Ninja, if you want to play it this way, you need to be far away from the enemies. But actually, no. Because to maximize the number of targets that you hit with your attack, this range is very good. To maximize the number of targets that you can hit at the same time, you need to be close to the enemies with your spellcasters. Which includes both Ninja with Rakuyu, one of these scrolls, the Sorceress and the Dark Wizard playing offensively. And as for the Priestess being played with Shining Aura, well, you literally need to bonk enemies by running into them. This game would be optimal in a team. Well, this game has pretty awesome multiplayer feature. There is even some skill that are made for multiplayer and content that is only accessible there. So, yeah. But it's even worse though, because it's not just as simple as saying that if you go into multiplayer the game is gonna be easy. Because the more player you have at the same time in a multiplayer party, the more stats the enemy have. And because there's so many at the same time, you can get bonked if you do not know what you do. Less item. In multiplayer you have well, not exactly, but it's just the memory that is a problem. You actually have the same amount of item, or maybe even slightly more, but they take time to appear on the screen. I remember that. So yeah, either you pass on a number of items, or you wait, because you'll have to split item. Ah, well, actually yes and no, because you have a little bit of compatibility with the between the characters because of that. Because when you go into multiplayer, you have a host, and then the other player are joining the party that is created effectively. And the content of the different shop from weapon and armor is the one that you would have in a single player party with the host. So let's say that, for example, you have a warrior which has 3 weapons at his disposal. He has incredible compatibility because he's well, of course, compatible with other warrior like every other classes, but he's also compatible with the Dragonaut because they share axe and heavy armor. He's pretty compatible with the ninja because they both have swords, and it is arguably, depending on how you play, if you want to do no more attacks more than charge attacks, it's their best weapon because it's the fastest. Oh, it's a small orb. It's a little small orbs. I'm not gonna use it though. And he also has kind of compatibility with the ninja because it has that would give both access to spears. Now, spear is not the preferred weapon for many people for the archer, but in multiplayer it's actually kind of cool because you can have another player like taunting the enemy into coming towards the archer while he's charging his attack, and then you're seeing the surprise charge attack, and his charge attack can do some pretty good AoE. So yeah, there are definitely some additional tactics that you can do in multiplayer mode. Also, some skills are far better. And some of them have effect that you wouldn't thought if you didn't go into multiplayer. I remember myself being very surprised when I discovered that the healing skill from the brawler and archer applies to your whole party in multiplayer, and it stacks. So if you have like 2 brawler and 2 archer, you have crazy HP regen. But I think it would be better to pop at least 1 priestess anyway. She's the MVP on multiplayer. I'm kind of scared. Well, I don't think that I have any rest to risk anyway, but yeah. Yeah, I feel that would happen. Yeah. I kind of want to increase my HP, but I really have trouble having some decent damage. Yeah, that's what I was saying when I was talking about the difficulty of starting off with this build. But I want to say that it's nowhere near the Summon Archer. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the discussion. I'll see you another time. Thanks for coming by. That was very cool. Oh. Between fire and ice, I'll have to choose. You know what? I'll just pass them. Oof, that was close. I'm gonna die. Not. I am scared. Reason. Well, this will take some time, so I think that I will just do Wizard's Palace this time and stop for today. This will be challenging. Alright. I hope that I can go straight to the one that are interesting with enough time. Okay. One. I'll just do another one. Oh wait, actually. Oh, no soul once you are morphed. I forgot about that. I should have gone to the Coliseum grabbing my Oblivion. Yeah. What I need. Have my full equipment on me, right? Yeah. Ooh. Actually, you get poison. I hope that I will be able to poison them. Well, actually, I have slightly more range than it. Get poisoned, you loser. I wonder if that was the correct AI, or if something was like if they were supposed to move at some point during development, or if they're just like intended to remain as status. Because sometimes, rarely, randomly, they actually run after you. Which doesn't make any sense, because most of the time they're just totally passive. Level up. If I get lucky, I can. That was what I was talking about. I know what triggers it. And now he's not aggressive anymore. It's extremely weird. Maybe it's like a roulette. It's just a chance to be triggered. Oh, also for the fairy spring, I guess I could have that. Hey Merm, sup? How you doing? There, because the next Okay. I guess you. Wait, actually, wait. Did I discover it? 3 turns? No, that's not that. I thought that was because I was going diagonally, not in diagonally. That's an old ref. Wait, what am I doing? Should have taken this chance to drain. Doing good? Yeah, pretty good. I went pretty early. I thought that I would train more before tackling Wizard's Palace, but I was lucky enough to have a Morph level 3, which is the cornerstone of my build. Pretty lucky because from shop you get it once this dungeon is over. I got it early. I also got one spellbook level 4, but not the right one, unfortunately. That would have been too good. But well, still good. And I forgot again to switch to Drain. Well, also I don't really have the intel to support it. But yeah, so kinda good. But I wish I had more equipment that would have effect when I'm morphed. This is GB game, yeah, this is Shining Soul 2. Kinda like the big game of my channel. The one that I did the most content for, at least. So this one is also part of the Shining series from Sega, the same series from which is Shining Force Exa on PS2 that I also did live and some videos about. It's a hack and slash on the GBA. Okay. With some cool feature. It features 8 playable classes. Well, actually, on my channel, I did an overview of the classes of this game. It would be better to watch it than... well, this is not advertising for my content, but it will actually be better than just to listen to me. Because I've compiled more information than just what I can get at the top of my head. Oh, that would have been so good, but I cannot equip it. This amount... this critical amount of urgent wings. Yeah, it's too much. I will never use this much. So right now what I'm doing is I'm doing a kind of challenge run, but not too challenging because this is a genuine build, but that is a slow starter. This class is a dark wizard that uses some form of dark magic, and one of the magic that he uses is Morph, that enables him to morph into different monsters that you can find in the game. So despite being a spellcaster primarily, this is a physical build. And it plays very differently. Because normally, when you want, what you want from your equipment is starting stats. You have your weapons that give you attack, your armor that gives you defense. But when you are morphed, it doesn't apply to you. But you still get additional effects. So increase into attack speed, increase into primary stats. Oh yeah, primary stats. Those 4. So despite if you replace Vitality by Constitution and Intelligence as the sole mental stat, you have the 6 stats of Dungeons and Dragons, even though they functions differently. But I'm just happy to do the comparison each occasion I have. I just wish that were not as squishy. Yeah, I strongly recommend trying this one. Well, first off, GBA is very easy to emulate anyway, so it's easy to try at games. But this one is pretty easy to take into hands, and it features a lot of replayability. It appears very simple at the first glance, but people are always surprised that it actually features so much once you scratch the surface, which probably applies to many games, but most particularly this one. The trajectory of this jump attack is pretty weird, not gonna lie. Nope, you ain't gonna fry me. No, that felt miserable. Okay. No, I didn't use the correct form. Well, whatever. Yeah, this hitbox is kind of weird. Oh, I guess the hitbox is just that. No, never mind. I feel that by just being very close to the enemy that wouldn't connect, but it's... so it's only there. Okay, well that's a weird Z paradox that we have there. What about from up there? Oh, that's not the same. Okay. You cannot just not love the jankiness of this kind of games. I'm not even mad, I'm just like... I really genuinely find it funny. Maybe that is not as funny. Can I... Okay, that was the proper spot kill. I'm supposed to just do this dungeon and call it a day, but I'm still not yet in the end. I'm still not yet at the boss. Oh boy. What about my inventory? Sure, take me back. At least this time you're not close to my screen. This. Okay. No, I get two of them at the same time. Not what you want. I guess it's fine. What do I have? Darkness and poison, okay. You get the draining treatment. The sponge treatment, as we say. Wait, did I manage to be in a perfect position? No. That was almost cool. But I didn't do it on purpose anyway. So you get a pass. And you get a pass. No! I just escaped death. No! Never mind. Morph is really cool because you can do that, but it sucks that you do not have anything to let you before and hey, you're gonna untransformed. I'm still not sure that's the proper way to say it. Untransformed. I guess I should just say transform back, actually. Whoops. I'm a ninja. Oh, the game also features a playable ninja, by the way. Which is pretty cool. And I just got under. None of them will be very useful at the moment. But well, that's something. Wait, can I... I love this. I'm missing just a little bit of range. Okay, well, I guess I'll just wait a little bit more. I want my full, the full time my transform. Can you advance a little? Maybe? Never mind. Wait. I forgot that you could work as well with thunder. If you ever do one spell, I'm dead. Ooh. Okay. Well. I have a few enemies. I could use this opportunity to charge up my soul. And I'm dead, okay. Well, it's lucky that outside of gold, I have no penalty for getting bonked, because that already happened a lot. I guess that's what happens when you try to play a spellcaster physically. Although it could work, depending on the game. It can in this one, but with a lot of levels. And what's my money? Oh, dang! I forgot I had this much. I'm loaded, man. For once. Each hero. Wow, no, I'll just go for herbs. Lore. Well, that's supposed to apply once I'm transformed, I'm pretty sure. I will be able to check anyway. There we go. I hope that will be enough. Also, let's try our wire. So, it applies. Nice. I'm probably gonna keep that for a while. I am the superior spider. I guess I should have transformed into a skeleton, but I forget these dudes. So what is it? Mage. Oh. I am silent death. Oh, how many bells lose? I can go straight for the boss if you let me. Okay, here we go. Ah, I wonder what is the... What will the god do? Will they follow me while I'm morphed? Because if not, this build is actually very good against wizardry. So fun fact, wizardry is literally a kind of enemy that you can encounter in the Shining Force tactical RPG. I guess they still go after me. Okay, well that makes sense. I just hope that I will finish it one time, because it always feels miserable to do a boss fight while I wasted previously my soul charge. No! I missed it. No. Well, that's exactly what I was like. I lost so how much damage? Aiyah. Well. Desperate time, desperate measures. It's so practically useless to use healing drops because I don't have enough HP even morphed. But Lee. Could I drop some goddess chains? To use drain occasionally? Well, I guess if I'm getting destroyed again, I will do this. Yeah, I'm stubborn. I'll defeat you, you evil witch. And this time Evel is very on point because I don't know if that's something you catch up easily, but she actually moves in a pentagram pattern. Lost the tempo, they're not doing the attack at the same time anymore. Oh, I got one. Nice. I still have a lot of herbs left. Nice. Actually, with my range, I can hit through a shield. Okay, well, as long as I'm focused enough, this will be easy peasy. I can always pop drain if I want. You know what? You'll get the sponge treatment, ma'am. Oh no. Okay, here we go. I mean, no match for the young. Does that still apply? Because Jude the Dampier might be centuries years old. Which actually, now that I think about it, might also apply to Dragonauts. I don't know their lifespan. There's also an elf in a playable elf. But what am I supposed to do for the fairy spring now that I think about it? Because when I'm a spider, I'm set on poison. But if I go into skeleton, I have a very... Well, actually, no, never mind. I have a bad light res, but it's added on top of my own, so never mind. So that's it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody that came to comment and participated in chat. That was very cool. I always like that. It truly brings some light to the, well, lives, should I say. It's always very rewarding. Not as this that I just got, but anyway. I'll just take one more minute to manage my inventory. and I'll call it a day. So I can have Malice. Yeah, no, that's not very cool. Well, Malice, is that Fire Res? Yes. I'm starting to remember. Okay. I kinda want to use that. But I'm afraid that actually maybe that would be better damage going just full in without Morph. Just for this dungeon. Unless I manage to grab a Morph level 4, which would be what it would be. Because I know that we get so Chaos Knight, Up Dull, RP, and what's the fourth? Is that a Hobbit? Because then I will have I will be able to use my elemental weapon. Anyway, we'll find out next week together. Thanks everybody for watching. I will see you another time for the continuation of our Morph challenge run. Stay nerdy. See you next week.